Hey, what's going on, Virgo? Thank you so much for tuning in. So I'm going to bring y'all some love messages real quick. Let's see if we can connect to that vibration, okay? Because the messages have been kind of triggering over the last couple of days, y'all, right? So hopefully you have been facing your mirror and healing those aspects of yourself that is causing you to feel that way. All right, so don't forget, flip the roles, take only what you need, leave the rest, and please use the spirit of discernment as you're viewing this video. Everything in it may not resonate with you, but however, just take what you need and leave what you don't, okay? Don't force it to fit, y'all, for real. If you're triggered by anything, face your mirror, have a little talk with your higher self to see what that's about, and don't report to my comment section, all right, unless you got something that's going to uplift the community that you want to say, or unless you want to say how you are overcoming your situation. Let's tap into the parts of us that are healing, okay, so that we can begin to evolve and move past what's happening here, okay? Because remember, we keep ourselves stuck in the process by dwelling on the negativity, okay? So let's see what's going on. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, angelic guides, for protecting us. Thank you that my true guides are here with me. Thank you for showing me what I need to see. And thank you for closing the gates to anything not in alignment with the divine's will. Also ask that you protect my throat chakra. And so it is. Alright, so it's the love messages. Life has a series of constant shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. So go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads you. Okay, so yeah, as life is changing for you, go with the flow of it. Don't fight it, okay? It's going to lead you down the path that's going to lead you to your happiness, all right? Embrace, okay? Let me see what the embrace is about. I feel like it's more like embrace this path, okay? But it says, through each other, you find the missing pieces. So I'm going to pull tarot on that. Acceptance is key to inner peace, and at times we must accept things as they are. There's no point in trying to change, which is beyond our control. So some of you have moved into a state of acceptance. Some of you should begin to accept, okay, that this is how it is, right? You can't control it. You can't force anybody to do anything. Only thing that you can do is stay present, right? And you can continue to nurture yourself, right? And if you want to stay connected to the person, nurture the bonds of the friendship. Okay, and that's about it. Just stay present. Okay, if they don't want more, then there's nothing you can do about that. You can go and move forward with your life and go after what you truly desire, right? The divine says you have free will. You're not stuck. Okay, with the Eight of Swords, you're not trapped. All right, you got the freedom to move forward. All you have to do is go ahead and take that leap of faith. 3:13 on my timer. Tell me about the embrace. 10 of Cups comes out. So within each other is where the missing pieces are, right? The happiness, that relationship. And what I feel like when I say relationship, like it's more like a bond. It's like you and this person have a special bond. I do feel like this is past energy coming through. Okay, and together, really, you guys see each other as the 10 of Cups, but you guys are going through a shifting cycle right now. So let's talk about the shifting cycle. The Moon card, yeah. So basically, it's some things that are remaining hidden to you at the moment. I did a reading earlier on this. Let me think. It was early this morning, y'all. But I think it was collective. I'm looking at it now. I accidentally reset the screen. So, yeah, it was an ancestor message. Okay. No. I'm sorry, y'all. It could have been in that one because it was coming out in each one. I did one where it's an ancestor message for a masculine about their relationships, right? Then I did one, you are valuable and precious. This is why this connection isn't coming together because of some of the behaviors, right? And then we have Virgo, the time is now when you may have to face your fears. So a lot of things that are happening right now is because you have, like, the divine is really, I don't want to say testing you, but it's one of those things where you have been through some things, and now the universe is wondering, have you learned? Okay? Because the cycles are coming to an end, right? We're at the end of the cycle now. Every cycle that we come to, that when it's coming to the end of it, we end up being put through some type of test, right? Or some type of upheaval or storm or something, right? To release that last bit of energy. And that's what is happening right now. So now I feel like that's what's being tested. It's like whatever your deepest fears are being brought to the surface so that you can release it, move into a state of acceptance, and have that inner peace so that you can embrace this new beginning. But it's like some things are being hidden from you, okay? But what I'm hearing is an illusion. So you're being triggered is basically divinely ordered, okay? Yeah, Empress. So get grounded. Because what you are actually attracting in is abundant. Okay? And you don't see it. You can't see it. Release your fears. Because it's a lot of things and a lot of truth that is coming forward, but it's preparing you. Okay, for this new beginning, because you don't want to take that stuff with you. Some of you are already operating in Empress energy, or you may be, you may be kind of still a little like having that self-doubt about some things or insecure about some things. But again, I'm just basically seeing like whatever the truth is that's coming forward for you now, regain your composure, okay? Because you're actually or your prayers have actually been answered. Let's just put it that way. And that's not for people who are connected to someone who you know damn well you should not be. That means they got to be one toxic, abusive situation, narcissistic situation, emotionally, mentally, physically abusive. Nah, they ain't your person. Spirit is not going to say, yeah, we answered that prayer already. This is usually for divine counterparts, higher level soulmate type energy. Take a step back. Just reassess everything, okay? Seven of Pentacles energy comes back. It's some things that's coming to fruition, all right? So you got to really, if you take a step back, just look, am I receiving, the rewards for all of the energy I put in? And if you say no, okay, this is why Spirit is like, all right, now you got to pull yourself back, because you need to get what you need too as well from this situation, and you're not, because you're the Empress, okay? And if this person isn't providing it, and you're still triggered by certain things and aspects of this connection, or this person isn't, closing out their cycle so that you guys can come together, it's not going to bring you to you getting this 10 of Cups. But what you guys are not seeing is that it's through each other that you find these missing pieces. Tell me about that. And what Spirit is trying to get you to see is that, and I feel like if you're the feminine of my collective, you are willing to make the investment. But the thing is, right, your person is still not there yet. It's this unrequited love energy, okay? And you're putting in the most dividends. Let's just put it that way, okay? King of Cups, Knight of Cups comes out in the reverse position. Yep, it's this unrequited love type situation here. That can't be. Yeah. Nine of Wands. It's an ongoing battle. You're resilient as hell. God is like, you definitely resilient, boo. Do that thing, honey. All right, but You don't have to go through no ongoing battle. It's making you weary. It's draining your energy half the time. Okay, so until your person can recognize that it's through you they find those missing pieces here. If you're the feminine of my collective, Virgo, it's time for you to allow your intuition, okay, to light the way for your new path. Yep. Two of Cups in the reverse position. It's creating a disharmony. It's too much of an imbalance. All right. So move into a state of acceptance. Okay. That's going to be the key to the your inner peace at this time. Now, my spirit team, for my Virgos who want someone new, what does that look like? Nothing. Sorry, y'all. Woo, it's like the cards was not coming, right? Like, guess there's no one new, boom. But however, it's always somebody new, right? It's just depending on who they are, right? If they're worth the investment. Three of Cups in the reverse position. And the Five of Wands reverse. Honey. And that's what it's just like, some of you got a lack of social life. It's like, you want someone new, get outside. It's still nice outside. Go somewhere, connect with people, okay? You got to reach some type of agreement with that. Because there's some people that's trying to connect with you. And yeah, I got the Ace of Cups that just gone. But some people trying to connect with you. Quite a few people is what I'm hearing for some of you. And yeah, you're not compromising. Okay. Whoop. Seven of Wands. All right. So you got to be, you can hold your own. I feel like, you know, don't give up on what you believe in. If you're looking for love, you got to put yourself out there. But I feel like at this point here, the worst is behind you. Like all of that fighting and, you know, that you had to do to try to keep a person. You won't have to do that. Okay, I feel like you'll be able to maintain control of your situation at this point here. But I'm still seeing like a reconciliation for some. And I'm seeing, you know, you have to get out there and open yourself up to receive. Be patient. Eight of Pentacles comes out too. So be patient, okay? Because it takes time. You know, you're not going to run out there and jump right into a love relationship right away. You got to do the work. You got to meet people. And, of course, you may run into some folk here who ain't done the work on themselves. But you have enough lessons under your belt to understand, like, that's not what I want. This situation in the past has taught you that as well, right? So you know what you need and what you want out of a relationship now just based off of this experience. So, you know, see it as an opportunity is what I just heard. It's heartbreaking for some, yes. But, however, it's giving you this opportunity to actually be open to receive what the universe is trying to bless you with. All right? So there's no such thing as lack. I feel like it's more than enough. It's just that you have to get yourself in a mindset that, yeah, it's possibly, and not even possibly, that there is somebody out there that can match your fly. It can't be impossible. You can't be the only fly person in the world. Let me see something. Yep, deception. That seemed to be the name of the game today, right? That's either, you know, you could be wearing a false mask. Somebody connected to you could be wearing it. New love. So, yep, a new person will come in and stir your romantic feelings. Okay. Codependencies. We already know what that means. It's the codependencies that affect your love life. These certain addictions that we have, obsessions, habits, patterns, things like that. And that's what Spirit is trying to get you to break those patterns and those habits so that you can be open to receiving this new love without you having to repeat the cycles. Okay? So tell me about the deception. Three of Swords in the reverse position. Tell me more about that, please. Four of Pentacles. So somebody is still holding on to something. They may be portraying like they released it, but they're still holding on to it. Whether it's a person, possession, an issue, or something here. Okay? Here with the Page of Pentacles that's in my hand right now, and I see, So whatever may have happened or transpired, somebody's still holding on to it. I got the Five of Swords in the reverse. It's like whatever the conflict may be. And I'm going to find out what that's about. It's like, where you may think that there's not a problem, there's still a problem. Somebody still feels like they're in despair. So show me about this Five of Swords reverse. And this may be you that feel this way. Tell me about this Five of Swords reverse. Yeah, Page of Cups comes out. It's like it feels like that feeling like everything is like cool. But it's not. It's like somebody may be acting like it's cool, but it really isn't. And you may even feel it like, damn, it's just too good. Like everything just feels too peaceful right now. What's going on? Right? And the person may still come to you. Okay. Offering you, you know, their kindness, different things like that. Being thoughtful, but it's something here that they're still holding on to, and I'm going to find that out. And if they're up in their head about it, they're not saying anything. What is it that they're still holding on to? What are they holding on to? Three of Wands comes out in the reverse, so there's some type of obstacle. Tell me about this. What are they holding on to? Some type of delay. What is that? The Moon card comes out. It's an illusion, though. And so I'm basically just listening because I got a lot of thoughts that are popping in my head. So I'm putting them together, y'all. And what I feel like here is that because the situation didn't progress here and someone doesn't really know like where it's going, the Magician is in the reverse position, right? I do feel like somebody's holding on to that. You know how it's like you kind of like play along to get along. You act like, okay, we good. I can deal with this. We cool. But really deep down inside, it's just like it's still a feeling of like defeat or a feeling of like, you know, I don't want to say regret, but resentment or something there, right? Because of the stagnation. And because it hasn't ended, you know, I feel like somebody is still really kind of holding on to that. Like, yeah, it's the feminine. Look, hate when it's us. Ace of Swords with the Empress coming out right next to it. Like, that was like dreading saying it. But because this is a breakthrough that you want for yourself, you're trying to manifest this, and whoever's operating in the Empress energy, it's like, because of that, it's still a part of you. It just feels like, you know, this is my person. I was looking for victory. What I hear is like, it could be some type of feeling of sadness or something here, because the divine didn't end the stagnation. So I don't know who feel that way. You know how when you pray for something and it just, you're hoping, your hopes are like, I'm praying to get a breakthrough with this situation, and it just seems like it's not happening, and then everything is just leading to this situation ending, that this person is no good for you, that this and that, and you know how you just get this feeling like you just like, and that's the feeling. It's like, whatever that feeling may be, you know, if you're upset with God, if you're upset with the universe, however it is when it comes to this situation here, don't worry. You're going to get some clarity. You're going to know soon why everything is happening. Even though we're hearing like bits and pieces of it, remember, our guides give us step by step. So you're going to hear pieces of it. Like you may have heard earlier, like, yeah, this person doesn't have this, their feelings aren't mutual, and they're hiding that, right? Where you may want a relationship and you may want to be with this person now, and this person is still holding on to their pain and they don't want to have a relationship. Okay, so, and it doesn't have anything to do with you. It's just a reflection of themselves. Okay, but yeah, it's some hurt there. All right, so you got to release that hurt. Tell me about the new love. And what I just heard is like, because I tried to put the cards back. I was like, y'all don't want to hear that shit. It's going to be like whoever, for some of you, it's going to be new love with an old person. So say like they your friend and you guys want to be with this person. Y'all got an intimate connection, but you never got to be in a relationship. It's like new love with that person. Okay, it's going to be some type of reconciliation. It's still coming out with that Five of Swords reverse position and Lord have mercy, in that page. But for some of you, you know, you're going to be able to move on after this pain, and you're going to come into something else. But the thing is, with this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, it's still literally speaking about whoever is being hesitant with making this offer. Okay. Some of you may even feel like you may not even have the opportunity to manifest new love anymore, right? You may feel like this is just, goddamn Page of Cups. You may feel like this is just out of your reach. Like the divine is not, maybe I'm supposed to be on this path alone. You know, maybe I'm not supposed to have a relationship because it doesn't look like it's in the cards for me, right? They keep saying it's in the cards, but it's just not happening, right? Here with the Page of Cups coming out. Just listen to your intuition though, okay? It's definitely somebody's coming through, and they're going to be persistent. They're going to cooperate in everything, okay? So, let's see. Tell me about this Page of Cups. Alright. I want to switch over to my Psychic Tarot real quick because I'm tired of... Let me tell you. Good thing they all fell together. I must be getting tired. It wasn't even me. It's like it felt like they got knocked out my hands. It's 1:33 here. Look, yeah, that was spirit. Definitely. Oh, my spirit team sometimes be driving me nuts, y'all. The universe. Okay, so the universe is ready to reward you for your efforts. All right. The world is yours to command. So set your intentions on whatever your heart desires, and it's yours. Okay? This new love, I'm hearing you can call it in. For a pre-existing person, stand your ground. Obstacles and challenges in the reverse. So it's like whatever it is being lifted. The universe is getting ready to grant you your wish, your heart's desire. Trust your intuition. Why? Because you have put in your efforts, you faced the challenges, you accepted taking a new path. And even when it came to the ending of this cycle, if you haven't gotten to it yet, but for those of you who have, you literally face whatever it is that has been triggering you within this situation. And you're healing. Okay? So now the universe is like, okay, now you can get your blessing. You got a new level going on. Trust your intuition with that third eye energy. And we already know about the codependencies. But for some of you, you're working on that. Trust me, let me tell you. Whew, honey. I done had some folk over the last couple of days triggered. Cursing God. Cursing the universe. Because the situation isn't working out the way they expected. Mad. Heal. It's not God's fault. People have free will, honey. The divine is not going to force anybody to do anything. Yes, they'll get the signs and synchronicities just as you do. If they decide to embrace it and follow it, then kudos. But if they decide that they're going to just keep resisting, only thing the divine is going to do is just keep sending the signs and synchronicities until they surrender. But otherwise, no, it's not going to be a forced surrender, you know? So the only thing at this point what you can do for you, again, is to just keep having faith and trusting that God got your back regardless and keep moving forward, you know? So hopefully you guys, if you're feeling that way, release those feelings. The divine is not angry. Definitely God understands your hurt. Because on top of that, what I just heard is like, because God is hurting too. Your guides are hurting too. They know how bad you want. You want to be able to experience great love. There go the bear. So it's just basically wearing a mask. But what's coming in, it's like with the fish, it's going to be abundant. I just heard it's raining men, hallelujah. I need to go to bed. I'm going to sleep, y'all. I ain't shuffling no more cards, y'all. So, but y'all get it. Do you get it? All right. So let me see something here. I said I ain't shuffling no more cards, but I feel like I want to leave y'all with one more message. Is it that? What am I hearing? A message of love. Thank you, sir. Still, patience. That's the card that has been coming out. So, allow the universe, okay, to work. Basically, they're asking you to just go with the flow right now. Patience, just in case you missed the other readings. When you demonstrate patience, you are able to take a step back from the distractions of the physical dimension and live fully in the current moment. You are truly a divine being, and when you reside in your natural state of centeredness and calmness, your perception and awareness are illuminated. You become painfully aware of how much precious energy can be wasted and misused in the service of fear and anxious anticipation of the future. Instead, as a healer, you need to take the negative energy of impatience and transmute it into the joy of knowing that all things happen at the correct time. As you move through life, it may help to remember that difficult situations are merely opportunities for you to put the power of love into practice. It is challenging enough on the earth plane to understand the behind-the-scenes workings of this three-dimensional world, let alone trying to comprehend or control the 6th and 7th dimensional realities within the divine order. But being open to change and knowing it will occur in its own time is the highest example of patience. You learn to press the pause button on your reactions to life's upsets. Don't fast forward your life, because when you rush through it, you may miss the most significant moments. Life is not a race, it's a journey. In order to bring peace to the outside world, you first must realize patience in your inner world. Good things come to those who wait. All right, Virgo. Love you guys.